Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again for the Roundtable Rumble. Allow me to introduce the rest of the panel for tonight. Well, I'll bring them on there and say, hey, what's up? And I'll say their name and then they can tell you where they're from. Let's go with that.
What's
up,
going
Metal
on?
Geek?
What's going on, everyone? Metal Geek here from Long Island, New York.
I meant what show you're from.
Oh, Geeking Out. You can look me up on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. I'm on everything. And it's Geeking Out. I spelled it wrong on purpose. This way it's easy to find.
Very cool.
So the out is O-W-T. So
yeah. Well, it's kind of like owl, but out. Got it.
It's
See, look,
out.
I got it.
Yeah,
oh, it's out. So that's how Schwarzenegger spells it, because that's definitely how he pronounces it.
Yeah.
At any rate, let's bring on another panelist. It's Majestic Marie.
Hi, everybody. And I'm from Peaches and Power Bombs and also the Real Wrestling Community. So.
And Laura Presley.
Yes, and I am too from Peaches and Power Bombs. We're tag team partners.
Yes.
Oh, geez. There we go.
The best.
Yeah.
At the tag team. At the tag team right
Women's tag team champions.
Of Georgia. Got it.
Look out, Kabuki Warriors. We're coming after you.
There you go. Oh, hey, Loki, what's up? Ain't no one falling here tonight, brother. I'm sorry. I am not. My voice is not built for that tonight. I'm going to tell you the truth. I barely made it through that one.
What's up, John? What's up, John?
Yep. The games that made us geek is awesome. What in the blue hell is this?
Yes, I'm live.
Let's see. Christine from Ohio, what's happening? How you doing?
Yeah, she's one of our regulars on the show, Peaches and Power Bombs.
And Max Carnage is in the house as well. What's up, Max? Look, Elimination Chamber. Who's getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, to watch this?
I'm watching the replay.
I'm going to do like this because usually that's about the time I wake up and slowly get to work. But so I might be up and I might just go ahead and watch it. And then after I get my chores and stuff out of the way, go back to bed because I'm off on Saturday. So.
Gotcha. Awesome. Either way, it's still cool. I've got some things to do that day anyway. I've got a show to be at 1 p.m. I'm hopeful that Elimination Chamber is over by about 9 a.m. so I can leave and go to the show and all that good stuff. We'll see how it pans out, though. It's not a long show, so I'm figuring 3 hours is giving it plenty of time.
More than likely.
I'm hoping to do a post show afterwards.
Hoping to do a post show. I mean, I'll probably be driving, so I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. That would, I mean, I could do it while driving. I've done it before, but where I've got to drive through, where I've got to drive through is not exactly going to be good signal area at all. I'll be going through, there's a dude over there on the side of the road, and his one tooth is what he used to open the can that he eats out of. Yeah, like that. You just hear banjos picking and stuff randomly while you're driving down this road.
Yeah, the early days of TRWC tailgate party, you were in your truck the majority of the times.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Where do you guys want to start? Let's start with the ladies. And by that, I mean the Women's World Championship match. Yes. Rhea Ripley defending against Nia Jax.
Sure.
So, one of you two from Peaches and Power Bombs, you go first.
Okay, well, I love Rhea Ripley, and I love the Judgment Day so much. And because she's going to be in, her home country this weekend, I had to do my little Judgment Day inspired outfit from the Royal Rumble that I wore. So that's why I'm all done up in purple today for her. I don't see her losing. They did a good job of building up Nia Jax and making her look like a threat last night on Monday Night Raw with having her just completely bulldoze through all of the participants in the Elimination Chamber itself. And she was standing tall there at the end. So, building up towards that match and, making her look like a strong contender against Rhea Ripley was good. But I don't see Rhea Ripley losing. They've already thrown, hints about her and a certain other person who I'm suspecting is going to win her match as well. So I say Rhea Ripley.
Same thing. Pretty much. There's no way. Obviously, Rhea is white hot. In her home country. Her and Nia will probably give her a run for her money. And but yeah, Rhea's gonna have quite the homecoming, and that's gonna be nice to see. And like Marie says, I think we know who's gonna win the women's chamber, and we'll see that at WrestleMania. And honestly, I would like to see this program going into maybe SummerSlam, if need be, depending on how everything goes.
Okay. Geek, what are you thinking?
So I'm going to have to agree with the Peaches on this one. I'm going to have to say I really don't see Rhea Ripley losing in her home country to potentially face Dun 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 in the Elimination Chamber, the winner of the Elimination Chamber, which everybody knows pretty much who I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't see her losing, though.
I think that I would feel safer with Nia Jax not on the roster at all, but that's just me. I've never hidden the fact of how I feel about anybody. I don't do that. And I believe that if she wasn't part of that family, she wouldn't be on that screen. That is nepotism at its finest.
I get that.
Straight up.
I get that. She's not my favorite either, but.
Oh, no. Favorite? No. She's far from okay. I see women on the independent scene every week who are better than her. Are they as big as she is? And notice I went this way, right? I said big and went that way. I didn't do the other way. I went up. And they aren't as big as she is. She is a towering female.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a talented female.
Right.
Her promo is weak at best. Her in-ring skills are not there. She doesn't have a gas tank. I don't understand what the reason they keep bringing her back is. I don't get it. She is in my opinion, she is a waste of a good roster spot. In this case, if she does the job, and we never see her again, or she's gone for 6 to 9 months, hey, I'm not mad. But I don't want to see her at least until after Mania. I don't want to see her again.
And here's the thing, though. Rhea's pretty much still injured, isn't she? And you're putting her against Nia Jax. Not injured, but she's been kept off from wrestling for a while.
Banged up, you mean?
Yeah, banged up. That's
right. The terminology I would consider using there would be protected. She's being protected right now. So there's that to keep in mind. I'm not sure where she's at in that, but like I say, you bring up a hell of a point. You're putting right now your number one draw on the women's side against the most dangerous worker and I use that term loosely, that you have. Oh, and just to clarify for everybody, this is more like the Sports Center style show tonight. This is not the entertainment style show tonight. Just so we know.
Okay.
People have been getting confused. Sometimes I have to tell people it's entertainment, and then they believe, oh, that was a joke. Yeah, not. Oh, I'll have to tell you off air because it's just crap you wouldn't believe that I have to put up with. Anyway, listen.
I have a question about Rhea Ripley for everybody.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you've noticed, but for the past week or two, when they have shown the backstage segments with the Judgment Day, she has not been present in those. Do you think that they are slowly turning her baby face because everybody just seems to love her anyway?
I'm gonna say no. Here's the thing: you can cheer for the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
You can love the heels. Look at Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at CM Punk. Look at DX. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can cheer and root and hoot and holler for the bad guys.
I always do, even if it's just to tick somebody off.
Right. It's all in fun.
Yeah. They're not gonna put Rhea Ripley in her home country as the heel because it's not gonna work.
Oh, it doesn't matter with that. I get what you're getting at there, but I don't feel like they're turning her face. I honestly don't know how the Judgment Day ends. It's lasted way longer than any of us have ever anticipated it lasting.
Yeah.
I was like, well, this will be done in 3 months.
It's funny when it started, when it was like Edge and Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. I was like, there's potential in this, but as it started going, I was like, I don't know if I really like this. And usually I hate it when someone gets kicked out and someone else takes their place. It just doesn't feel the same. But in this case, I thought Finn Balor was a better fit with the Judgment Day than Edge was. So it was even better to me. It was funny how that worked out.
Let's not forget R-Truth in that, and as the
oh my goodness,
in the Judgment Day. Come on.
Night him
he's
in that poncho.
He's considered a member of the Judgment Day. Come on, you guys gotta admit it, right?
Well, I like the fact with the Judgment Day is I like the fact that it's given everybody in that faction an opportunity to shine. You know, Finn Balor deserved the spotlight for so long after having some bad luck, you know, with injuries and stuff. Then you got Rhea, who's just, you know, she just fits because she's mommy. You know, Dom is coming to his own. I really enjoy him. You know, you got this rising star in Damian Priest. So I mean, yeah, I love the fact. I love when they have a faction that makes sense, and this makes sense because everybody's game's elevated, their stars elevated, and that's what it's supposed to do. So I have to say, Judgment Day has definitely grown on me too. And R-Truth has been like the national treasure. I know we talked about that.
Yeah, not only that, R-Truth is possibly going to get his WrestleMania moment.
Oh,
he's very deserving of one. Very deserving of
him and the Miz are probably going to win the tag titles at WrestleMania. So
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it too.
And last night, him in that poncho and him saying that he cried hard. He hadn't cried that hard since the season finale of This Is Us. Just killed me.
That was funny. There's a couple of different statements here that we got to catch up on. So we're going to catch up on comments and then we'll get back to the points of everything.
Sure.
The Peaches will bring out the power bombs.
Yep.
What's up, Josh Simon? #Truth. He's checking in this way
Scott.
on social. What's up, Scott? He said he'll participate in the conversation this way. He is not on live. Loki said he's up anyway, meaning they'll be up. Him and Robin will be up watching the Elimination Chamber this weekend, and they'll be at the same show I'm working on Saturday. Yes, Yo-Yo's driving down here. Yes, they can't drive when it's 75 and sunny, so I swear to God, I pray it never snows here. Brother Brino Royce chimed in. What's up, Brino? Nia Jax is going to squish her, I'm afraid, but kind of hope. No, I don't want her to squish her.
No.
A bot has... Okay, neat.
Woo! Oh.
Be spiteful of having WWE drop it in her home country. Yeah, it would be. I don't see that exactly happening.
It's a different WWE right now, so
yeah, Vince isn't there. It's not the same WWE at all. Vince is gone. Remember what happened to Sammy? He was home and lost, but you want Rhea to win. That was Vince. Vince was there. Vince is not there. Oh, Christine says Raquel or Becky winning the chamber. Dangerous, is she? Yes, Loki. That bitch is definitely dangerous. Nia lives off the name. I agree. Yep, vicious and really hurt people. Dude, she's hurt a lot of people. What's the entertainment show? That's normally on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday shows more satire and entertainment. We do some dumb stuff, including skits. No drugs or pancake batter was harmed in our skit 2 weeks ago. Okay, no drugs or pancake batter. I promise. Backlash from the fans about Dom. Yeah, there's a lot of backlash from the fans. Finn's contract is up soon. I think he's going to resign. Honestly, I don't. What's he going to do if he goes somewhere else?
He's not going to AEW. He's not. Let's put it this way. He's in a good position right now in the Judgment Day. He's a leader, and I think they're doing fine with him right now.
Not only that. Look, people can say what they want to say, and I'm going to break this down to the simplest form of mathematic equation I can. I don't care what the dates are. It doesn't matter. There's this thing that Finn signs called a contract. And in that contract, it says you're going to get paid this much of money. And you're going to work this many shows. In that piece of paper, it don't say what percentage of wins and losses there's going to be. It really don't mean anything to their paycheck. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I'm trying to be for real. And people have got to get out of this. He's treated so bad.
He's getting paid.
Oh my God. Beat me for that money. Pin me, pay me, shut up. I'm ready to go. Easy.
For that kind of money.
I'll risk my neck. It's already messed up. I'll risk it. The shoulder ain't no good. Let's go. I'll risk it. I am fine.
I was gonna say I'd be like Barry Horowitz for that kind of money.
He put Mickey Mouse in a headlock. That's just some weird stuff. Okay, he put Mickey Mouse in a headlock. Let's see.
Well, with that being said, a lot of them are still passionate about what they do, and they want to be presented in a good way, though.
Yeah.
So there's two sides of the coin.
Yeah.
I mean, not that he wants like everything in the whole world and to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin or anything, but just to have a decent showing,
And he does have a decent showing too.
He does. Absolutely. There's no reason why Finn Balor would be unhappy. In my opinion. So
I think even AJ Styles is being presented pretty good. Even though I think he could have more on the winning side.
Right.
But not on SmackDown.
But here's the thing, though. It's like AJ's done everything already, so he's probably somebody that really wants to give back.
Yeah. He's in that position too.
So
I think him on Raw would be a better fit because him and Seth Rollins would be a solid match.
Didn't they fight? They fought already.
Yeah.
That's
and they
fighting.
can do it again and again and again. It doesn't matter. It would be good.
That would be that program that every time they get in a ring, they tear the house down. It would be like an instant banger.
Exactly.
AJ's about fought.
When are we going to get AJ Styles versus Logan Paul?
Ew.
You don't think AJ Styles versus Logan Paul is going to be a good match?
I don't know if the build would be all that good because they're. I don't know.
Such a contrast of character. Like, AJ's legit and Logan is an idiot. So there's that. I had to be nice because
come on. Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles was a good match at WrestleMania, and people were shitting on that match before it even started.
What was the one? Didn't Shane get hurt and then Snoop Dogg did the rock bottom or something?
Yeah, that was at WrestleMania. It was supposed to be a little spot with the Miz.
Yeah,
and he was supposed to do something with the Miz, and he tore both of his quads right when he got in the ring, just like Vince did. And so,
he was jumping and
yeah, it didn't work.
Oh man, let's see here. I think R-Truth got serious in the Judgment Day. I think he would explode in popularity. Wow. I think Priest will eventually separate himself from that group. Would love to see Money in the Bank cash in really soon, like Mania or the night after. If Orton wins, then beats Seth, I could see where Priest cashes in.
Priest is going to cash in.
He's cashing in.
He's cashing in, but he's going to cash in on the winner of the Elimination Chamber. We'll get to that later.
All right.
Yeah, you thought I was gonna do it, didn't you? Majestic was sitting there like that. I saw it. You thought I was gonna say it too early. No,
you're gonna muddy the waters.
Oh, I'm gonna make people think and make them drink. R-Truth cracks me up. He cracks everybody up. Timmy Godfrey, what's happening? So Timmy's actually a ref here in the Carolinas, and he was on the road with me this weekend. We went and actually we were invited guests to a show on Saturday. Somebody else had bought tickets and had extra, and they called us, and they were like, "Hey, come hang out." No problem, we'll be there. Logan Paul is a
dog shit
asshole. It's an asshole. That's not a pile of poop. That's a hole.
Uh-huh.
And the only thing I can figure is asshole. That's all I can figure. Christine, if I'm wrong, let me know, but I'm fairly confident I'm right. Anyway.
That sounds about right.
Yes. I like being right.
When I was in Miami for SmackDown, they were giving out free Prime. So I don't know if they were doing the same for the Rumble. Were they, Marie?
Do what?
They were giving out free Prime.
No, I'm guessing 50,000 people was too much for that.
That's $100,000 plus in Prime.
Yeah.
I don't drink that. I don't drink. Look, water. I drink a lot of water, a lot of coffee, coffee, water, occasionally a tea or something, but I don't drink any of that energy drink.
They were giving out Prime, and Logan Paul wasn't even on the show, which does not make any sense.
That's funny.
Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of fasting off a soda this month. I've done fairly well. This is strawberry lemonade in here. My sweet friend Sherry brought me some dinner.
The new Coca-Cola Spice is in stores now.
The hell? Put the poster down. If I didn't get paid for this, we can't do it. And listen. I taxed a toilet paper company after I go to the bathroom. Okay, that I get paid for everything I touch. I promise. Listen. So where are we at here? Yep. He was there in SmackDown. He was there.
We went together, so yeah.
Oh well, hey, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yes.
Oh, by the way, I found out that I did not get sick at the Royal Rumble. It was a stupid restaurant that Monday. One of their waitress that waited on us got sick the next day, so we got sick from her, not the Rumble. So sorry, Royal Rumble. I didn't mean to call it the Rumble Rona.
Rumble Rona.
Oh, you got the Rona from a restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yep, sure did.
We could have called it the Rumble Rona.
Yeah.
Hashtag Rumble.
Now it's the
Rona.
restaurant Rona.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Elimination Chamber for the women's side. Geek, you start us off this time.
I'm gonna have to go with my choice I picked before, Becky Lynch. I still think it's gonna be Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's pretty much what my take too. I mean, they keep building that between the two of them. They had Rhea and Becky look at each other, do a thing at that kickoff press conference, whatever you want to call it, thing that they did a couple weeks ago, and they just keep seeming that just keeps being brought up. So I don't see it being anything else.
Yeah, I think the press conference ultimately gave it away if people didn't figure it out before, which it is a WrestleMania caliber match. Whether Becky wins the chamber, does she win a WrestleMania? Who knows? Like I said earlier, this would be something I would like, a program that I would like to see go on the SummerSlam or beyond. Because I mean, two big name women's talents. I mean, why not?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I like Becky winning it as far as the chamber goes. That's the logical story pick. I am A-okay if Raquel wins it. And I am also very, very okay. Didn't Liv Morgan qualify?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really okay with that because there's good stories in all that.
Yeah.
There's good stories on all of those occasions.
Naomi too, right? Didn't she qualify too, or am I wrong? Yeah. So that.
Yeah, but Naomi doesn't have a story.
Yeah, she just got there.
This is her road to redemption, and no, I don't think she needs to be in the freaking title picture yet of a WrestleMania within the first 3 months of her being back. So you're gonna have to miss me with that one.
Yeah, she's still in the "I'm happy to be here" phase, so it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Can they do a 6-way? Is that a possibility?
What? What are you talking about?
Just like have like 6 women or 5 women at WrestleMania for the title.
Ugh.
No, then why wouldn't she just get into the Elimination Chamber on Saturday?
Right.
Yeah.
That was how y'all remember they used to do the title matches in the Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
That stuff was great.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, oh, well, we're definitely going to have a new champion now when the champion was like one of the first 2 people eliminated. It's like, oh, well, now who's it going to be?
Right.
That stuff was always fun.
I think that's how Bray Wyatt won that one time.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Cena won that way, I think.
Yeah.
And then was cashed in on by Del Rio and Edge. Yep.
Edge won after the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Right.
That was funny. That was like one of the first cash-ins because Vince McMahon was involved in it. He made the announcement, cashing in, there's money in the bank. Edge. Freaking.
Raquel would be a good pick, and she just came back too. She was a surprise entrant into that battle royal that they had.
Yep.
On the show.
That's what I'm getting at.
She looked really great. So that match is actually really stacked, and I'm excited about seeing it, even though the outcome is probably a little bit more predictable than what it has been lately. But that's not always a bad thing, and you can still enjoy the ride that they take you on, even though you kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, especially when the common denominator is Rhea Ripley, how she's put them at various ones out of action. So it's like Saint said, there's a story behind a lot of it. So it's not like people just randomly thrown in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That was kind of my point with the whole thing. But we're all, unanimous on Becky's winning because it's the most logical thing.
Yeah.
I also do believe that it's the best bang for your buck in a matchup for Mania is the other thing. Liv is a star. She's not Becky.
No.
Raquel's a star. She's not Becky. How do you get these women there? Well, you got to be healthy long enough to, I hate to say it that way. You got to be healthy, and you got to make it through all those long runs. This isn't the NFL or any college sports or baseball or none of that. That we don't have off season.
We kind of what they're hinting at certain things for night 1 and night 2 with like on the guys side of things, but if they went, Becky and Rhea could main event night 1. That's a big enough match in order to be able to do that. It probably won't because we can talk about it during the Grayson Waller aspect of it, but it probably won't be that, but it could be. So you want to have as big match as you can on the card.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I actually do believe that Becky and Rhea could main event night 1.
Mm-hmm. That other match could start it.
Oh yeah, Seth versus the Challenger could start it. And then night 2 is going to be.
I was talking about the tag team match that they're hinting at, but yeah, sure.
Ew. I do not see that at all.
Really?
I don't see it.
They're hinting at it huge.
Roman Reigns working twice in the same week, not a chance.
Wait. Well then
wait, Saturday and Sunday, they are technically 2 different, but it's 2 days.
They're teasing it. They're teasing it big time.
And
I really thought they were going to do that at Elimination Chamber, but apparently not.
Roman's not even going to be there.
I can't do it. No. You're not getting The Rock in an actual match until SummerSlam. I'm sorry. But to the watcher in Twitch, yes, this is happening live. What's up, Expo Devil? Stop having them fight dirty wrestlers.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure either. Great show. Yes, it is. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Hi.
What's the deal with Jade Cargill? Honestly, Jade Cargill is still working on her stuff, but I could definitely see her. To be fair, I want to see Jade, Nia. If I have to watch Nia, I want to see Nia Jax do the job for Jade. I want to see her get her butt kicked. Look at me trying to mind my words in SummerSlam.
I want to see Jade and Rhea.
Well, everybody wants to see that. But I'm saying, like, if you're going to make some... Right now, putting Jade and Rhea is a bad move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I'm saying down the line.
That's putting year 1 Brock Lesnar against year 10 Stone Cold. Not smart business. And somebody will take their ball and just go home. Austin did that.
Do you think that perhaps maybe if Jade did make any kind of statement during Elimination Chamber, do you think, like, maybe, let's say, because a lot of people are thinking Bianca Belair, she doesn't have anything scheduled for WrestleMania yet. I don't think she's winning Elimination Chamber. Who's to say if Bianca Belair gets eliminated and as she's walking to the back, Jade could attack her?
You got a better chance of Naomi
Okay.
and Jade Cargill than you do, because Bianca Belair is a superstar.
Right.
Look, I am not discrediting Jade Cargill in any sense of the phrase here. And, about half of wrestling fans know who she is because about half of them, or less than half, watch or follow AEW.
Mm-hmm.
Some people went back and looked at her and was like, "Oh my God, what is this?"
Mm-hmm.
She looks great, but they saw what we all were saying for most of her run in AEW.
We say that, but people, when her music hit, people knew exactly who it was, though, at the Rumble. And I can't say that for a lot of the other women and some of the men, too.
That's, like I say, when...
Because some of them we had to wait. Like the at Tropicana Field that night, they were having problems with their screens, and their names didn't come up right when their music hit a lot of the times. And so if you didn't know their music right away, you didn't know who it was for like 5 to 10 seconds. Everyone in that place knew exactly who it was even before her name showed up on the screens.
So remember where I said they started seeing her in the vignettes and showing up in the contracts and the this and the this and the this? They went back and looked her up.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're good. They went back and looked her up, which is why they became familiarized with her. However, she is not that caliber to where she needs to be going up against Belair.
But I at the same time, I wouldn't choose Nia Jax as her first opponent because, like you said, she's still working on herself, and Nia Jax is not strong enough to carry a match. Ugh.
In that case,
that did not look good at the Rumble either. That once you try to lift her over the top rope, that looked very sloppy.
No, in this case, 2 wrongs don't make it right.
Yeah.
Well, Nia and Jade's.
Yeah.
I give Jade credit in the 2 years that we've seen her on TV.
Yeah,
she has actually improved, as opposed to Nia with the last 10 years. She hasn't. She's still the drizzling that she's always been. I do not like Nia for anything.
I think we've gathered that by now.
Great. Did I mention I can't stand Nia Jax?
I mean, nice person outside the ring, though. I met her in person. So
I honestly probably would walk away or just keep going. I don't want to be rude to somebody. I'll just be like, yeah, walk.
Or you could be like me when I was in New Orleans and just had too much like fresh air and just walked by people like Zack Ryder and all of them, had no idea. We were talking about that on our last episode of WrestleMania mishaps.
Gotcha. But
or you can bully Darby Allin and tell him he's doing stuff wrong in the yoga class.
You had no idea that was him.
Not until after he left and everybody was running up towards me saying, Darby Allin took your yoga class. Did you see that? And I'm like, wait, that was Darby. Oh my God. That was before AEW was on TV though. So I had only seen him a handful of times at that point. So
I think even if Jade Cargill loses to Bianca at SummerSlam, I think that it's not going to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? But her versus Zelina Vega would make no sense. And Zelina's a hell of a hand. They just they don't have a good spot for her.
But see, you said something about maybe Naomi being Jade's first opponent at some point.
Yeah,
that would make more sense.
Yeah.
That would be better.
I think that could be a Mania matchup, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could have that like first or second match, and
gosh, my ears are so small.
They could also do. You never know. They could screwball something, and we could end up with a couples match.
Yeah.
Jade and Montez and Belair versus, I don't know, pick a couple. But there's always that.
Well, Jimmy's going to be busy, so I don't know about Naomi, because he costed Jay his Intercontinental Championship last night. So
yeah,
it's probably going to be him and Jay versus.
Do you see Naomi join the Bloodline at any point?
No. The Bloodline's not going to last much longer.
Don't say that. I don't need that negativity.
It's like you're.
I'm sorry.
You're disappointing our tribal chief.
I love you, my tribal.
Jade hasn't even had a single match yet. At least they gave Tiffany Stratton something to get her going. Yep.
I forgot about her.
There's a lot going on. It could be Tiffany and Jade, but I don't think so.
But hey, look at how great
her and Jade had a confrontation on SmackDown Friday. I did catch that.
Yeah.
So
it's Tiffy time.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord. All right, so far we've got Rhea Ripley retaining and Becky Lynch becoming the number one contender. Let's talk about the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match. The Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest are defending against kind of a rehashed half-butt mustache mountain in Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
I think this is going to be a surprise match.
It's going to be so good.
Yes.
It's going to be so good.
It's a sleeper match. I mean, I'm just so glad they finally brought Tyler Bate up on the main roster. Like, that dude is a gem. Like, I couldn't.
That match is going to be sick, you know?
Yes. I'm just glad they dropped Butch. I mean, it's God.
That was ruining his career. That was ruining his career, what it was doing.
I'm gonna blend in with y'all too real quick. Praise the Lord.
To be honest, I think Pete Dunne could have made it work, but I'm glad they dropped it.
He was making it work, but it has a ceiling, so he reached that, and then it was slowly starting to come back down.
Yeah. Because if you're a wrestler, your job is to turn chicken shit into chicken salad, if you don't mind me.
But
yeah. He did the best he could with it.
Yeah.
Like, for example, a bad situation into a good situation. That's what
wrestlers
are required.
You got to make chicken salad out of chicken scratch. Yeah, I got you. But in his case, his big saving grace was, Sheamus and and Necky. What's his name? Ridge Holland. Yeah, I called him Necky. He keeps dropping people on their neck, unfortunately.
I apologize for cursing, by the way.
He needs to stop doing that German suplex if he doesn't know where people are landing.
So I'm not so much sure it's the German or if it's the jump on it.
Okay.
Just like technique.
Yeah.
And by if you go watch Kurt, go watch, some old school Bret Hart, go watch some Lesnar, whatever the case may be. Hell, go watch Chris Benoit. Go watch Taz from ECW.
Mm-hmm.
And look
two
at
Voldemorts in the same breath.
Taz versus Sabu is one of those matches.
Do what?
Taz versus Sabu is one of those matches where he just dropped him right on his head.
Right, but go look at not the person delivering. Don't watch their feet. Watch the person receiving the German suplex or the belly to belly or any of them, and you will see what they need to do. A German is basically they lift them up and they just kind of fall back, and the wrestler's high enough and off to the side enough to where they're not going to break this guy's nose with their back, and they're going to land on their shoulders. Whereas the belly to belly, old boy got to jump. The receiver's got to jump. The person taking that suplex has to jump, or we're going to get what we got. Looking at Ridge Holland and telling me that he doesn't have the strength to throw a 300-pounder, I smell bullshit. That's crap. Man got the strength for it. But you got to have trust. I think it's a trust thing. I think it's a trust thing. I really do. I'm not going to talk about that. Let's move on to something else.
Rabbit hole.
Yeah. Oh, we were getting ready to go down a bad one. Stuff that I don't. Yeah, stuff I don't want to go into.
Get me out! Get me out! Get me out!
Yes. So here's a question. As much as we all like Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, are they winning?
No.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Okay, so Geek, you got Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne winning the straps.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
Oh, I wouldn't be mad at all. I just don't see it.
But we talked about Awesome Truth versus the stories with the Judgment Day, not Pete Dunne.
That is true. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
especially
even though
Damian Priest. Priesty, I love you.
Even though there is a story with the Brawling Brutes and the Judgment Day, and Pete Dunne was a brute. There's still there. I mean, there's spider
with
webs
Judgment Day, not with Awesome Truth.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. With
Triple threat. Another triple threat tag is what they could do.
Nah, let's avoid those like the plague.
Because that's what they like to do at WrestleMania season. Let's try to throw everybody on the card. Let's have a battle royal. Let's have 8-man tags, 6-man tags, 5 ways, 4 ways, triple threats.
If they do a ladies rumble style match, a ladies battle royal, and a men's battle royal for everybody that ain't really in the thing, then I'm fine with that. But let's not. I hate seeing matches thrown together just for the sake of throwing matches together. I see it a lot here on the indies, and it's like, why are we doing this again? Why are we doing this again?
If it was a triple threat, then Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate would look like the third wheel on a date.
It's really hard.
Not a third wheel.
No.
It's really hard to tell stories on the indies when there's not like a lot of time to tell them. You know what I mean? Because of people's availabilities and stuff like that.
No, not if you. All right. I've signed 2 deals this year that carry me into next year. Plenty of opportunity for storytelling if they have it, if they need me for doing that shit. So I get what you're saying, but it can be done.
Let's say you bring a big name in, for example. Some other company wants to use that big name. They can do it.
That's not the same as doing it on the indies. Okay, you saw the main event we had earlier. Fodder. That's a big name.
Yeah.
From the NWA. Uh-huh. Guess what? He's not on every show we have, but the story's there for him being the champion.
Mm-hmm.
He's that company's champion. It works, dude. I'm telling you, it works. And it's not just him. It's been Fodder. It's been Damn it, I can't think of his name. He's 6'10". He's got dreads almost down to his butt.
All right, let's not go down the rabbit hole. There you
Well,
go.
then stop. Then stop.
Little bunny
That's-
foo-foo.
all right, all
Um,
right. I'm going down the rabbit hole. I'm sorry, but I'm going to stop right now. I'm going to stop. I apologize.
What's gonna happen with the Grayson Waller effect?
Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes are supposed to be special guests. That's why I'm saying that they keep hinting at this tag team match of Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman night 1.
It could still happen.
So
I just would have liked for it to happen at Elimination Chamber, but this is me. But yeah.
Yeah, Ray all day is in the chat. What's up, Ray?
Yep. That's Ray Cole. What's happening, Ray Cole?
We need to make a plan to hang out, Ray, one day, man, because we're all from Long Island over here. So
Orange is 11.25 pounds, and Gunther will be champ for 800,000 days.
Yes,
okay.
he will, because Gunther's awesome. Oh, and Ray will be my special guest on Tailgate Party tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
Fulton, Monster Fulton, main event Monster Fulton, or Madman Fulton. That's what I'm thinking of. Did it for months with Fulton. Let's see here. Leave him in Australia. I can't stand him.
Grayson Waller.
Oh yeah,
Right.
agreed. He's not bad in the ring though. He's really not.
His match with Edge was really good.
He really does remind me a lot of Austin Theory. Really does. I don't think he's as good on the mic as Austin Theory is. I think Austin Theory is fantastic on the microphone. All right, so we've covered them all. We got one last one to cover, and that is the men's elimination chamber to determine who faces Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Alora, you start.
I think all signs point to Drew McIntyre. He's on a roll. His match with Cody last night was so good. I got to catch it before I come and hang out with you guys. I really, I love the fact that Drew's character has taken a turn for the better. I love how he plays the devil's advocate, and especially when it comes to Seth and CM Punk. But yeah, Drew's on a roll. He's got this whole character change. I really think Drew is coming for Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. So, and Mina says Drew McIntyre too.
I hear her saying, Drew. I hear it. Majestic, what do you think?
All signs point to Drew as well. I don't think it really matters though, because I think Priesty's gonna cash in at the end.
I was just about to say that. I'm just about to say it doesn't matter who's winning that elimination chamber. WrestleMania comes, it's all Priest's belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's look at the participants. I agree with everybody. Drew's been my pick since Punk got injured.
Yeah.
Look at all the participants. It doesn't matter who wins the chamber when they're going to drop it at Mania. They're going to win the match at Mania, then drop it immediately. So that's kind of my point. Do you go ahead and make this the next one in the notch for Randy Orton on his way to becoming the GOAT? You could. Hey, don't shake your head at me.
I still think Seth. I think Seth's going to retain. I still
think Seth's going to retain.
I think Seth.
And then Priest cashes in.
Yep.
No. Ew. God no. Let's allow me to tell you why I think that's a horrible idea.
Yes.
You just told me that no matter what, the best competitor you could throw at an injured champion couldn't get the job done. I'm out. You lost me on that. You're picking up what I'm putting down.
That wouldn't make much sense anyway, because Drew's whole thing, since he's turned heel, is this guy screwed me over. That guy screwed me over. I'm mad at him. I'm mad at him. If he wins the title at WrestleMania and then Priesty cashes in, gets the title off of him, he can continue with this storyline that I got screwed over, so he can continue to go after Damian Priest. And that can be the match at SummerSlam. Or in between SummerSlam, whatever.
That's exactly what I'm getting at. Seth does not retain at Mania.
No. He's losing both matches.
I was going to say, could Priesty do what Seth did at WrestleMania 31 and just in the middle of the match?
He could. That would be really cool.
That way it does protect Seth in a way, and it kind of protects Drew too. Like, not it being that he cashed in during the match, it's now a triple threat versus somebody winning and then Priesty's going to cash in and then could do something like that, because Drew could also be like, I wasn't prepared for that and blah 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 blah.
Hold up. You're gonna love
going
this.
down the rabbit hole. We're going down the rabbit hole.
Sorry.
That
Here
damn rabbit hole. It's
somebody's gonna fill up the rabbit holes.
Listen. All right. You got Damian cashing in, opening match. That's the first match of Mania Night 1. Is Seth versus Drew. Drew wins. He cashes in. He takes the title. Night 2. The Judgment Day defends their tag titles. Drew interferes, costs them. Writes itself. Pay me. Right here. I want my money now. That's it. It's right there.
Now, here's my thing, and this is, do you ever see Dustin getting involved in Cody's match?
God, though. He's under contract with another company.
Doesn't mean anything. They can work deals out.
All right, look.
Tony Khan's not going to.
They almost did. They almost did DX.
Hold on. Let me make it really abundantly clear to you. I'm not making no deals with WWE. There you go. There. I made it. That's as clear as you needed that said.
It'll be a cool moment to see Dustin.
It would be
at WrestleMania.
If he showed up or he was in the crowd or something and Cody gave him a hug after winning the belt, okay, fine. That's your moment. You're not getting Dustin involved in the match. I just don't see that. I can't see that. It'd be cool if they could, but
it's a moment. It's a moment right there.
Mia saying no.
It's
not happening.
She is just showing out tonight.
You guys are not agreeing? It's not happening, right?
No, it ain't. There ain't enough.
The categories that's not happening.
I still believe that you're gonna have Damian win the strap from.
Lost Marie.
Oh, she'll be back in a minute.
Dustin got her. She went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, she came back.
I still have lingering symptoms. I didn't want to blow my nose on camera.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I thought you went down the rabbit hole.
Yes, I did.
I still say Damian Priest cashes in on Drew and wins. Opening match, night 1. That's where I'm going with that. That's the only thing that could work to keep, like she said, keep Drew's current story going.
Mhm.
It works.
Yeah. And it'd be something different too. Damian Priest versus Drew. I mean, because it's been kind of the same thing, Drew versus Jay, Drew versus Sammy, Drew versus Cody, Drew versus Seth, and this would be
Drew versus
different.
Brock. Drew versus Brock has been a million times already.
Has it?
It's not twice. I think it's twice, right?
Twice.
I remember one.
It was the WrestleMania when he beat him, and then the WrestleMania I think the year after.
Oh, really?
Was it the year after? No, that was Bobby. I'm sorry, Bobby and Brock.
I was about to say, no.
So it's been Drew.
Oh, I was counting that Rumble, but that Royal Rumble thing that they did. That's why I thought it was twice. My bad.
Oh yeah, that was inside the Rumble match. Yeah, that wasn't a match. That was the Rumble match. Randy challenges Priest and takes the title. Oh, maybe.
No, please no.
Logan and LA Knight coming out of Chamber, building to a Mania match with Knight winning the U.S. title.
Yes,
I've seen that.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, LA Knight's definitely gonna have a WrestleMania moment this year.
Yeah.
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 Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
Let's see here. I mean, I'm still not against Ricochet being the one to take the U.S. title.
They still got beef right there, right?
There's still a lot. There's a lot of story.
Well, they need to. They need to get him out of. Dust him off and bring him out then, because they're hiding him right now.
Right.
Dummy, yeah. Dummy, yeah. Old TNA right there, right?
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
And NWA as well.
Yeah.
Eli Drake.
Yeah.
Good God. Who is Gunther facing at Mania?
Ooh. I would say Randy.
Think so?
Yeah, have Gunther beat Randy, and then you can build Braun Breaker up enough until he.
Okay.
I thought we were getting Braun and Gunther.
That's what it certainly looked like at the Rumble to me.
Yeah.
Well, that was.
I think it's too soon for that, but I'm not in charge, so who cares what I think?
I'm not against Gunther and Randy because I'm like fairly confident that they would have a absolute banger.
And please let Gunther keep it.
Yeah.
If I can't have Brock versus Gunther, then I would want something like that.
I think they're leaning towards the Braun versus, because Braun Breaker took Brock's spot according to all the dirt sheets. We don't know if any of this is true, but
Gunther and Dragunov.
I've been asking for Gunther Dragunov 3 for this year's Mania for months, because that was my prediction of who was going to eliminate Gunther in the Royal Rumble was Ilya Dragunov, and I was wrong. We got a dipshit with a nepotism complex. I mean Braun Breaker. Braun Richtensteiner.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's one of the tag team. Was he in the tag team champions now?
They're the tag team champions on NXT now. Him and Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
The something dog wolves or wolf dogs. I mean,
they're trying to do Steiner Brothers. Is what they're trying to do.
Listen to me. The best part of NXT is on air right now, and that's Thea Hale.
Here's a question for you. Where's Dragon Lee been?
Who?
Isn't he hurt?
I don't know.
I
know Rey Mysterio, but I don't know about him.
I think AEW couldn't do a better job with that.
Ron does a warrior / honky tonk style, SummerSlam style moment. Takes out Gunther, new champ.
That would piss me off.
Dragon Lee's back. Back in NXT.
Yeah, he's in NXT.
I gotcha.
So, do you guys remember Tony D'Angelo and he had the two guys with him early on?
No.
And one of them's Cole Carter in AEW or whatever, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Think so.
Okay, well he was at one of the shows I was at this weekend.
Uh-huh.
He's working indies too.
That's cool.
Yeah, completely off topic. The comments were going out of this world, so can I. Because we've covered the show because it's only 4 matches.
Yeah,
4 matches in a segment. Let's hope
my husband ran into Kaiser at a video game store while we were down in Tampa Bay.
That's cool.
Oh, nice.
He didn't go up and bother him or anything, but he had to text me and say, "Hey, guess who's here? Looking at video games." It's going to be a good show, but I'm not waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning in order to see it.
Equal. Don't worry. I got the post show cover too.
Unless I'm already up.
Yeah, if I'm up, I might be like, yeah, let me get up and see what this is about. If not, I can just watch it later. So I like it that it's on Saturday now. It kind of, I don't know, it kind of works. But I still find myself saying, oh yeah, it's on Sunday. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not.
Yeah,
I think that's going to change. Well, once they get into the swing of things with TKO and UFC. Because UFC is on Saturday. Gotcha. They probably want to have UFC Saturday.
So they're going to get us used to it, and then they're going to switch it back. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Have you noticed that half the events, the UFC events and the WWE events, are in the same city? It's easier it's easier for the TKO executives to be in the same area, so they're probably going to merge everything once they get into the swing of things.
You know, I wasn't even thinking about it because didn't somebody call out somebody else during Raw last night? And I'm like, why did they do? Oh, yeah. Now didn't you say it? Duh. Yeah. Duh, Sarah. Or Laura. Duh.
I mean,
they may do it. They may do it just because it's
you can't combine.
Not combine the weekend, but I'm saying
you can't merge the program.
No, not the same program. I'm saying 2 different shows, but you run the same weekend in the same city is what I'm trying to say.
The UFC so let's look at this from a monetary perspective. All right. How often does the UFC run? Because the UFC been around for 10 years or better, and they're only at UFC 300 or some mess. Okay? How many shows does WWE put on a year?
A lot. 365 at least.
I'll be polite and say that they put on 125 televised events. It's PLEs, Raw, SmackDown. Oh, I forgot NXT.
Live events.
No, I'm not. Televised, not live. Televised.
Televised.
Yeah, televised. So let's add NXT to that. You're now at 156 without including PLEs. So let's call it 175. Say 175 live events that are televised a year. With all that going on in all these cities and all these people, all right, so the UFC started in 1993. It's 2023. So those 93 babies are 30, or it's 2024 now, but they're 31 years old. You're looking at an average of 10 pay-per-views a year, as opposed to 100 and some odd shows a year. Now, when you go to town and you're running the same town the same weekend, you're not going to have people dropping thousands of dollars in a weekend to go see both. I think that's bad money.
Well,
I
and
think it's
most
bad
of
money.
I'm not saying to see both. I'm saying that it's easier for the execs to be in that.
I don't care about the executives. I'm talking about the bank accounts that the executives want. They want your money. They want my money. They
well, and
want every fan.
most of the time, now there are a few exceptions. UFC fans are not pro wrestling fans, and vice versa. Pro
That's what
wrestling
I'm trying
fans
to
aren't
say.
UFC fans either.
You're not wrong, but you're still gonna not end up. I don't believe that you will
No,
end
no,
up
I'm
with
saying
that
it's
much
not.
money
They're
being
not going to
expired in the
do that
weekend.
because they're not going to get the majority of. UFC is going to do their own thing, and pro wrestling is going to do their own thing. I don't see them combining weekends. Is what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you, Saint.
Okay. I think it's
Not a
I
factor.
just I don't think it's a money deal. If
No.
it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. If you don't know anything about wrestling, you need to know that much. Let's see here. WWE goes to Netflix. That's gonna stink. You have to pay for that. Well, you got to pay for cable.
Yep.
To watch Raw. So I mean, it's really no different. And if you're upset about paying for Netflix, I'm sure there's one of those cell phone providers you can pay and they give you Netflix for free. I don't know which one it is, but I think it's the one with the logo.
And then there's illegal streaming you could get on Google or something like that. Google could be your best friend.
Yeah, lots of illegal things. I've used that before too. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and tell you about that.
I'm not going to use it, but I'm saying that I'm sure there's people that do it.
Oh, I definitely do. I hadn't paid for a pay-per-view since 2009.
What? I didn't hear nothing.
I don't give a. I don't care. Other than one or two Ronda Rouseys, both CM Punk fights. I bought TNA 1 year. That's it. That's exactly it. I can count 5 pay-per-views I paid to watch since 2000 and whatever 9. Since I got a computer. Fire Stick. Let's see, what's going to happen to all the archives? Dude, that's the thing. I think the archives are going to be better on Netflix. The library will be it'll be easier to navigate than it is now. People can say what they want. Peacock sucks.
Yes, it does.
Peacock's still going to be around, though. I mean,
I don't care about Peacock. I can cancel that.
I mean, it's still going to be around because it's still going to have the pay-per-views on there.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I don't like Peacock.
They just said Raw's going to Netflix. That's all.
Yeah, it's just Raw.
Yeah. They didn't say the whole entire WWE is going to Netflix.
And see, look, if you have T-Mobile, you can get Netflix for free, but you have to have T-Mobile. So I mean, it's a loss either way. I hate Peacock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. The program sucks.
It's the old W Network too.
Yes, Tim.
Yes.
We should invite him to these. He's awesome.
Tim Sherry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's been a guest of ours a couple of times.
Right on. What else we got? Anything else we want to talk about?
Not Elimination Chamber now.
Oh, well, anything else you want to talk about, period, then?
No, I got to be to work at 4 o'clock in the morning and, bedtime calls. So my brain's fried.
Do we talk about me appearing at WrestleMania?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Well, I'll be calling the official WrexFest pre-show WrestleMania weekend in Philadelphia. Cheap plug.
Yay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Congrats. Very happy for you.
Yeah, man. I've got some friends going to be there working for WrexFest, actually.
Yeah. WrexFest is going to be great, man. That's going to be a great time.
So congratulations once again.
Thank you. And the one of the matches I'm actually looking forward to, PJ Savage and Joel Maximo against Dragon Kid and Yamato.
All right. Let's see here. Tim Sherry said, "Aw." You guys are all awesome. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you.
Shane said, "I would like to see AEW either make another show or move Dynamite to Monday night." Well,
No.
Shane, I'm going to go ahead and give you a pre-game congratulations and clap, because when Raw finally goes to Netflix, all the AEW fans can rejoice because you'll finally beat them in the cable ratings. Yay. Way to go. You win by default.
That's till AEW decides they're going to HBO Max.
They should have gone to HBO Max 2 years ago. Don't play with me. They should have done that 2 years ago. I already have that. Thank you. I haven't heard what there's going to be a press release tomorrow dealing with that, and I'll have to talk about it on Thursday because I ain't got the energy for that crap tonight. Very cool. So a lot of people, I swear to God, take the best pictures and send me all the best crap. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where we are or what we're doing. I always end up with the crazy. So this picture was sent to me earlier this week. A steel cage.
That's awesome.
At an indie show in a bar.
That's so cool.
Ridiculous. But that was the other thing that was sent to me by Brian. Brian sent, did he send that or did I send? Yeah, he sent that. Oh my God. Just nuts. Nuts. Anything else? Are we good? I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for the invite. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah.
As always, these are fun. I wish the rest of the crew would jump in on these like they used to back in the day, but it is.
I remember we said like 8 people in here once.
Oh right? God.
Yeah.
It wasn't all night.
Yep.
They were great. Those were great.
Tomorrow I have a special guest. I already announced this. I have a special guest. I'll have Ray on the TRWC tailgate party with me. We're gonna preview AEW Dynamite, and we'll probably also talk about how much the Mets suck, and we're gonna have a good old time. And I think Alora and we will be doing some AEW coverage next week before Revolution. So,
yeah. And I will have, this is just breaking news right now. This was announced today. I will have Wyatt Holiday on from Crown of Maine Wrestling on the podcast, and we'll be talking all about Rex Fest. It's March 2nd, 7 p.m. So
we are doing a Intense Action Wrestling preview show, which will be up in Manassas, Virginia. But we're doing the preview show tomorrow night, and then you got the Wrestling Wire on Thursday. 3 podcasts in a row this week. Forget about it. I'm going to be out of my mind by the end of this week. Well, I was already out of my mind, so it's not like it was a long trip. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
We always have fun with these. So it's great to do these. So to all the people out there watching, thank you all for tuning in. We've been on for a little over an hour, just under an hour and a half. So we want to go ahead and say thank you. And look, another crew chimed in. The Friends of the Squared Circle have chimed in. What's up? A whole bunch of new podcasts have just started popping up again. It's like it's that time. Oh, it's tax season. That's where I understand now. I was sitting here thinking about it, and I was like, damn, I just noticed a boatload of new podcasts popping up. And then I remembered it's tax season. It's just like indie wrestling shows. Tax season comes in, they start running again. And I didn't I don't mean that about Friends of the Squared Circle, obviously.
I think he's been around for a little bit.
They've been around a bit, yeah. They've been around a bit. But now I just happen to think about it. I was like, man, there's a lot of new shows popping up. It's crazy. Anyway, we may have to add more people to the roundtable in the future. I think we got one additional person joining us on the Mania one. But, and remember, that's the Tuesday before Mania, geek.
It's up.
It's the Tuesday before Mania, geek. You got it?
Got it.
Write it down.
Got it.
Take a picture.
I will be at WrestleMania, so probably that week. But yeah, I'll probably do it from the hotel. So
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we already talked about this a month ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Tuesday,
All right.
Tuesday before Mania. Got it.
Yeah, Tuesday before Mania, 8 p.m. You got it. All right. Yeah. So we will catch everybody for a Roundtable Rumble then. Be sure to tune in, subscribe, catch everybody you can. Podcasting's a blast. It's been real. It's been fun. Hell yeah, it's been real fun. Y'all have a great night.